Time. It's the one thing every single person on this planet has in equal measure, 24 hours a day. Yet, while most people feel there's never enough of it, the most successful people seem to achieve more, build more, and live with greater purpose, all in the same 24 hours. So what's their secret? It's not magic, it's mastery. Successful people don't just spend time, they invest it. They treat every hour as currency, and they know how to make it work for them. In this video, we're going to uncover 7 powerful time management secrets of highly successful people, habits and techniques that can completely transform the way you use your time, and ultimately, the results you get in life. If you've ever felt like the day slips away before you even start, this is for you. Let's begin. Secret 1, the power of prioritization, the 80-20 rule. Successful people understand one simple truth: not all tasks are equal. This is where the 80-20 rule, also known as the Pareto principle, comes in. It says that 80% of your results come from just 20% of your efforts. In other words, a small portion of what you do creates the majority of your success. The rest? It's often just noise. Think about it. In business, 80% of profits often come from just 20% of customers. In learning, 80% of your progress comes from focusing on 20% of key skills. Even in relationships, 80% of happiness can come from the 20% of people who truly matter. Most people spread themselves thin, trying to do everything. But highly successful people ask, what's the one thing I can do today that will make the biggest difference? Take Warren Buffett, for example. One of the richest men in the world once said, "The difference between successful people and really successful people is that really successful people say no to almost everything. They prioritize. They eliminate the unnecessary. They focus on the few actions that bring the greatest results." If you want to master your time, don't try to do more. Instead, focus on less, but make sure it's the right things. Secret 2, time blocking, controlling your day before it controls you. Have you ever ended a day feeling like you were busy all the time, but accomplished nothing important? That's because when we don't control our time, the world controls it for us. Successful people solve this problem with a technique called time blocking. Instead of working with a never-ending to-do list, they schedule specific blocks of time for specific tasks, and protect those blocks like appointments that cannot be missed. For example, Elon Musk, who runs multiple companies at once, famously divides his day into 5-minute blocks. This extreme level of time blocking allows him to move between projects with laser focus. But you don't need to go that far. You can simply create blocks for deep work, high-value tasks that move your goals forward. Meetings or calls. Learning or reading. Family and rest. The magic of time blocking is that it forces you to ask, when exactly will I do this? Instead of just writing exercise on a list, you block 7 to 7:30 a.m. for it. Instead of saying work on project, you block 9 to 11 a.m. for deep focus on that project. This method transforms vague intentions into concrete actions. And here's the best part: once you train your mind to follow your schedule, distractions lose their power. Remember, if you don't plan your day, someone else will. Time blocking is how successful people stay in charge. Secret 3, morning routines. Starting the day with clarity and power. How you start your day shapes how you live your day. Successful people know that mornings are sacred. They set the tone for everything that follows. Instead of waking up and rushing into chaos, they follow morning routines designed to build clarity, energy, and focus. Think about leaders like Oprah Winfrey, who begins her mornings with meditation and gratitude. Or Apple's CEO Tim Cook, who wakes up at 4:30 a.m. to exercise and read customer emails before the world distracts him. The details of their routines may differ, but the principle is the same. They design their mornings with intention. Common habits include exercise, to energize the body, reading or journaling, to feed the mind, Meditation or gratitude practice, to center the spirit. Planning the day, to set clear priorities. Here's the key: the first hour after waking is the most powerful. If you fill it with positivity and focus, you carry that energy all day. But if you start with chaos, scrolling social media, checking endless notifications, you lose control before the day even begins. As the saying goes, win the morning, win the day. That's why successful people guard their mornings like gold. Secret 4: deep work and focus, eliminating distractions. Success requires more than just hard work. It requires deep work, the ability to focus without distraction on tasks that truly move the needle forward. Most people live in constant interruption mode, phones buzzing, emails popping, endless scrolling. But successful people understand that every distraction comes with a cost. Research shows that when you get distracted, it can take up to 23 minutes to regain full focus. Imagine how much time is lost in a single day. That's why people like Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, and Cal Newport, the author of Deep Work, deliberately designed their environments to minimize distractions. They know that concentration is a superpower in today's noisy world. How do they do it? They turn off notifications and silence unnecessary alerts. They set boundaries, like not checking email until after their most important work is done. They use techniques like the Pomodoro method, 25 minutes of focused work followed by a 5-minute break. Some even practice focus sprints, where they dive into a single task for hours without interruption. Deep work is about quality over quantity. 2 hours of pure focus can achieve more than 10 hours of scattered effort. As Steve Jobs once said, focusing is about saying no. Successful people protect their focus fiercely, because they know it's the key to producing extraordinary results. Secret 5: the power of delegation. Why successful people don't do everything themselves. One of the biggest differences between highly successful people and everyone else is this: they don't try to do everything alone. Instead, they master the art of delegation. They focus their time and energy on high-value tasks, the things only they can do, and they delegate or outsource the rest. Take Richard Branson, the founder of Virgin. He once said, "Business opportunities are like buses. There's always another one coming." But here's the hidden truth: he could spot those opportunities because he wasn't drowning in small tasks. He built teams, trusted people, and delegated effectively. Successful people understand that time is their most valuable resource. They hire assistants to handle admin tasks. They rely on specialists for things outside their expertise. They build systems and teams so that progress doesn't depend only on them. Why? Because every hour spent on tasks worth $10 is an hour stolen from tasks worth $1,000. Delegation is not weakness, it's leverage. It allows you to multiply your impact, scale your efforts, and focus on what truly matters. Remember this simple rule: do only what only you can do. Everything else should be delegated, automated, or eliminated. That's how successful people manage time, and that's how they build extraordinary lives. So, those were the 5 time management secrets of highly successful people. Remember, success isn't just about talent or luck. It's about how you use your most valuable resource, time. Which of these secrets will you start applying today? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your thoughts. If this video inspired you, don't forget to subscribe to Trillies, hit the like button, and share this video with someone who needs this message. And of course, turn on the bell notification so you never miss our upcoming videos on success, motivation, and personal growth. Because here at Trillies, we believe, when you master your time, you master your life.